What's good, everybody? We're doing this EMOT right now. 30 minutes, 200 total pull-ups. For the first 20 minutes, we're going to do 7 reps every minute on the minute. For the last 10 minutes, we're going to drop down to 6 reps every minute on the minute for an even 200 reps in 30 minutes today, guys. So just straight vertical pull workouts, pull-ups only today. Yesterday, I had pretty much a full upper routine, focusing on a bench. Did some front lever pull-ups and handstand pushes. So more of a push focused routine with just one horizontal pulling. That's why today, vertical pulling only, no push work. You guys can see when we're leaning now, I've been pretty deep into my cut. I'm going away next week. I've very much been cutting just leading up into next week's trip, right? So you guys can see the progress over the last pretty much 2 months of this cut. Not gonna do much talking, it's gonna work. I can go on to take 3. You guys want to accumulate a lot of volume with lower intensity. I'm very big fan of these everything on the minute routine. They allow you to take a sufficient amount of volume without overstressing the muscles and nervous system. Something in for 200 reps, like I said, 200 reps in 30 minutes is a pretty good amount of volume in a short period of time. Ideally, I'm not going to get too fatigued, and instead, because every set is so super submaximal. 7 reps a clip should always be manageable right now. They will get hard. Hard is okay, but they shouldn't get too hard until you're pretty much at least 75% through the entire amount of sets that you have planned, right? So if I'm doing 30 total sets today, I expect the first 20 to be relatively easy and the last 10 to be the hardest. That's why I'm going to drop down from 6 reps to the last 10 sets also to make those sets a little more manageable. Sophie, what's up? Appreciate you tuning in. Gabriel, what's up? Honor, thank you guys. That's why I don't need to say low talking between how to do that talk, so I want to keep the heart rate down. Let's go on 5. Might mix up, maybe throw some chickens in there for variety and to avoid overuse. We shall see. Appreciate you, Honor. You already know. Aminos and water, that is it, and a little bit of electrolyte. You just turn in 7 reps every minute on the minute for the first 20 minutes. We're 6 rounds in right now. 30 total sets. you got a diet update soon, full day of eating, and a little insight of how I went around this cut recently. That's around. Some. Sometimes you gotta go you versus ball. No music. So yeah, no distractions. Volume, just straight work here, guys. Omar, what up? Appreciate you, brother. Let's go. 30 minutes, let's go, brother. It's not that insane if you learn how to train smart. Eight rounds in. So again, 7 reps every minute for the first 20 minutes. That's going to put us to 140 reps. The last 10 minutes, 6 reps every minute. That's going to give us another 60 reps. 140 plus 60, smooth 200. But maintenance and heart rate management is very important in between these sets. You can't be too fatigued going into the next set. Round 9. The EMOM gives you a crazy pump, allows for a lot of practice in given movement, allows for you to get a lot of volume, great for muscle building, great for building that metabolic stress, and treating that muscle damage just due to the fact that there's so much volume, and that means there's going to be so much eccentric loading. No matter what, if you're doing 200 reps, that means there's 200 concepts and 200 eccentric repetitions happening. So eccentric loading, that's causing, that muscle damage. Go on to round 10. One third of the way through. Seven moves to guys. 11. pushing towards the end, guys. I gotta manage the heart rate right now, so they lose that very soon.
When I'm doing ring single arm rows, I find pulling on my left arm is a little harder, especially pulling with full range of motion. That's normal, Omar. You might be right arm dominant. You should focus more on those sets. Start every single arm row with your left, and whatever you do on your left, match with the right. Eventually, you're going to pick up, and they'll even out. And if you keep this pace up for 1 hour, you'll get 400 pulls in 60 minutes. Red light therapy is great, QB, 100%. Yo, Josh, solution to skinny fat. Initially, eat at maintenance calories and train 4 times per week, 3 to 4 times per week, full body. That's what you gotta do. And the reason I say eat at maintenance calories right now, you don't want to go in a deficit, you don't want to go in a bulk. You want your maintenance calories to become a deficit. You want to naturally build your metabolism up by proper resistance training. So if you do 3 or 4 full body workouts a week, and that is all, and then walk minimum 10,000 steps every day, your metabolism is going to start boosting. Your maintenance calories will now start to become a deficit, and you'll naturally start to lean out and build muscle at the same time. This is the halfway mark, guys. Going on around 15 right now. Halfway done. See, the talking made me too tired. Pull-ups are hard, bro, but you start at your level. Do 2 reps every minute on the minute for 30 minutes. Start at 60 reps. Then get to 100. Slow jumps. Told you, I'm going to throw some chin-ups in for variety and to avoid overuse. Lifted, you already know, my bro. Appreciate you tuning in. We're going on round 17 right now. See, like I said, they will start to get harder towards the later half of the workout. That set, probably that 7th rep was the hardest 7th rep so far. But we got 18, 19, 20, and then we drop to 6. This is round 18, guys. That's why you got to be careful with those negative reps here too. You don't want to go too slow on the eccentric. That's going to fatigue you a lot and cause way too much muscle damage and start to dampen off your session. Right? Just drop quick, especially on that last rep. Just drop off the bar, save your energy. Let's go 19, guys. One more for 20. Go chin-ups next. Lift it, you already know, bro. Appreciate everything every time you tune in. Let's go, guys. Get your reps in today also. End the week strong. Work at your level. I said you only got 30 minutes to train. That's literally why I'm doing 30 minute EMOM today. Because all I have is 30 minutes to be productive. So instead of doing workouts, I'm going to do 2-minute breaks. I said let's get the most volume possible in this 30 minutes. This is round 20, guys. Ten more rounds. Volume drops to 6. We're 140 total reps in. 60 more to go. Let's get it. Six reps, guys. Nine more rounds. I was around 21. More than 2/3 of the way through. Crazy pump. Lats are lit. Whole posterior chain is feeling it. too. In. Almost done, guys. Yo, you already know, shout out to That's Good Money. The OG, the man who started this channel for me, made everything happen. Ruan, you already know, man, talk to the people, let them know what's going down. We're doing 7 reps every minute on the minute for the first 20 minutes, 6 reps every minute on the minute for the last 10, 200 total pulls in 30 minutes today, guys. I appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Let's get those likes up today also, guys. Let's go. Almost done here. This is how we end the week strong. There's going to be a high carb-based workout, right? You're going to burn through a lot of glycogen. If you're going to do this type of routine, have a nice carb meal prior. High carb, low fat. It's going to be a very glycogen-demanding routine. These EMOMs, again, when you're doing this much volume, it's going to be very glycogen-demanding. Remember, your muscles, they don't want to run off of fat. Your muscles run off of glycogen, carbohydrates. So an ideal pre-workout meal, you'd want to eat about 60 to 90 minutes prior to this session. And for me personally, I find like between 60 and like 75 grams of carbs in that one meal is a perfect amount of fuel to get me through the routine and help me not fatigue so much and lead into my post-workout meal, which from the pre-workout meal is about 4 to 5 hours in between. We're going on round 25. Just a few chin-ups every now and again for that variety. Zali, right now I'm about 170 pounds. My max bulk, when I got to around end of January, was about close to 179. I was a little sloppy, bro. I had a lot more body fat on me. Stomach was puffy. I was very bloated. I was also eating very high calories, eating close to like 35 to 3,700 calories a day. Right now my calories are falling between like 26 to 2,800 on a high end right now. Still keeping it pretty much like 40 to 50% carbohydrates for the most part recently, and then 30% protein, 20% fat. I was going higher fat. It wasn't really working out too good for me. So initially when I was starting this cut, I said, let's go back to, high fat, lower carb diet. And it was working. You lose a lot of weight that way. You feel good, but you've got to be careful. When you're eating a lot of fat, it's very easy to store body fat, and you start to look flatter. When the carbs are absent and you're doing high rep workouts, your muscles are going to start to look really flat, and you're just not going to feel as productive in the actual workouts as you would be when you have more carbs in you. And remember, the biggest thing was for me, I noticed when I'm eating more fat, my body just looks a little more puffy in general. It looks leaner and harder when I keep the carbs higher. go, 27. Ooh, 3 more. 3 more. So that's what works best for me. I've done high-fat diets in the past, and I've gotten very lean off of them. But if I look at my prior videos, back in the day when I was lean, you know, sub 10% body fat, predominantly eating, you know, 50% high, 50%, 60% predominant diet based off of fats, my muscles didn't have the fullness, they didn't have the thickness or the density that they have now. I was lean, and I also wasn't as, you know, performance driven back then either. So I feel like I have better performance now, and my strength gains go up, and the digestion is better for me, honestly, guys. I eat simple, easy to digest carbs, white rice, sweet potatoes, cream of rice, things like that. Two more rounds. My height is about 5'9", bro, 5'9". 5'10" on a good day. My hair puts me to 5'10". Been growing this now, guys, 9 months straight. Haven't cut the top nothing in 9 months. I got a few tape ups and shape ups here and there, but let's see where we go with this. So 29 going on. Uno más, guys. One more round. One more round for 200. Woo. We're 194 reps in. Feeling good. I probably could have kept this up for another 30 minutes. Made it to 400. But we don't have the time for that. My calf's about to rip. Not letting that happen. Not on the last fucking set. Throw some gloves on. So one thing about high rep pulls, you bounce the rep your callus off your hand. Let's go, guys. Last one. Give an extra bonus rep. Hold on. Wait. Hey. I'm filming. I'm done in 1 second. Wait. Alright, guys. 200 pulls, 30 minutes done. Told you it was a quick workout. I'm in a rush right now. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Any questions you got, leave them in the comment section. I'll get back to you guys. Appreciate all the support. Get your reps in. Let's get it.